What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Madison and Christian here, and we are so excited to get into season 2 of House of the Dragon, especially since season 1 seemed like a lot of introduction to the characters and the situation, a lot of setup for this season. So we're really looking forward to getting into the war and the nitty-gritty of everything. Now, I did want to mention really quickly that Madison did just start a new job that's going to require her to do some training out of town. So next week, she's actually not going to be here, and I'm not going to record without her. So it's gonna take us a while to get to episode 2. I didn't want to lie to you guys. It's gonna take a long time. But whenever she is back, we're gonna try to get episodes 2 and 3 out to you guys as quickly as we can. So we just wanted you guys to be aware of that. We're ready to get into episode 1. We appreciate you guys for joining us. Let's do it.
Let's do it. New intro?
Whoa. It's like all thread.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Whoa.
Wow. Dang, all the history.
Yeah. Oh, that was
episode 1 of last season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, both of them?
Yep.
Damn, that's cool.
That was cool. I'm glad they changed it up.
It eclipses all things, even blood.
Is that Winterfell?
Oh, Winterfell.
Must pay its price.
Oh, and the accent.
Yeah, you're right.
Should have known.
One older than any oath. Since the days of the first men, we have stood as guardians against the cold and the dark.
Oh.
1 in 10 men from our household was to be chosen to fortify the watch.
Damn. Bad luck, bro.
This is not a sentence, but an honor.
We've seen the wall.
Yeah.
Surely the great Torrhen Stark would have sooner died than bent the knee. Unless he believed the Conqueror could bring unity to the Seven Kingdoms. The realm will soon tear itself apart. If men do not remember the oath sworn to King Viserys.
Starks do not forget their oaths, my prince.
That's true.
In winter, my duty to the wall is even more dire than the one I owe to King's Landing. I need my men here.
So they can't spare anybody.
Stood at this very outlook and watched as their dragons, the greatest power in the world, refused to cross it.
Really?
That's crazy.
I have thousands of greybeards who have already seen too many winters. They are well honed.
So they're old.
They will fight hard, like northerners.
So we can only spare the old dudes?
The Ravens arrived. Urgent news from Dragonstone.
Oh no, he doesn't know about his brother.
Oh.
He's gonna lose it.
That was his little brother, too. That's cool. They have a little area to like dismount.
Yeah.
I alone patrol over 100 miles of open sea. Malus must gorge and rest, as must I.
With my dragon and yours together, we can kill Vagar and her rider. Make it a son for a son.
She just said that they're tired, though.
A raven that brought me news of Lena's death. I existed for weeks in torment, refusing to believe what I'd been told.
Yeah, that's your kid.
She needs to know it for certain.
She was a fool to go alone.
So they don't have his body?
What happened upon her?
Then I would pity Aemon.
Yeah, for real.
She's not acted on the vengeful impulse that others might have.
If you'd have acted when you had the chance, Aegon's line would be extinguished.
That's true.
Fly with me. It is a command.
Would that you were the king.
Oh.
Shots fired. Oh. can't even imagine.
Ugh, they gotta chip the barnacles and have the blood splattering on them.
That's disgusting.
It's a marvel she was able to return from the stepstones at all.
Barely done, but done.
I must have my ship back at sea to lead the effort.
It'll be many weeks.
Damn, it's all messed up.
The smithy delivered this earlier. My lord?
I had this commission for Prince Lucerys.
Oh,
Oh.
They tell me that you're the one that dragged my body out of the sea.
It was only my duty.
I am indebted to you, Alan.
Oh, wow.
Dragon! On the scorpion!
Oh, but maybe it's one of them. I don't think it's
damn.
Rhaenyra.
All the dudes it takes to just man that thing.
Oh, it's Vhagar. I could see the holes in the wings.
Right. They're on edge, though.
Yeah, they really are. I wonder what she's saying. She always says like a prophecy.
They need to be writing down everything she says.
Where is Jaehaerys?
What do you need of him?
Taken into the small council. He'll be king one day. He must begin his instruction.
I'm afraid. Not the dragons. The rats.
What?
The queen is an enduring mystery.
Wow.
Wow.
He's such a dick.
Aren't there a bunch of rats underneath King's Landing, though?
Yeah, what does she mean by that? What is going on here?
Oh, is that the Kristen Cole guy?
Oh, damn.
Summer is well and truly through.
His oath doesn't seem that important anymore.
Right.
We cannot. Again.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
No way no one heard that.
Or knows. you
Yeah,
know?
right?
Your Grace?
Good day.
I feel like the rats are a metaphor for something too, but
Maybe like people who will backstab them.
What news?
Our letters to the Vale and to the north continue to go unanswered.
Cunts.
he said cunts.
My brother is raising the strength of the West to master the Golden Tooth, but we...
I mean, let him have it.
Between that and their blockade of the gullet, we must presume that the princess has refused the offered terms, and that war is now inevitable.
I mean, you killed her son.
Mm-hmm.
Release it at once. Would someone please...
Is the heir to the throne bothering you, Thailand?
Your Grace.
A ride?
A pony ride. Wouldn't that be fun, Jaehaerys? Should the Master of Coin be your royal steed?
He's like, yes.
Your Grace.
They're preparing for war and he's doing this bullshit.
Important matters to discuss. Despite Sir Tyland's interruptions.
Oh.
We should have just killed her when we had the chance.
Regrettably, the opportunity for surprise has been lost, and with it the chance to end this conflict quickly.
Oh, what? It's her fault?
We must establish a toehold there. At Harrenhal.
The River Lords will either declare for me, or they will meet Vhagar and Sunfire together.
So they don't have a choice.
You are the king, Your Grace. You must not put yourself at risk.
And Vhagar is needed here to deter Rhaenyra from attacking, in retribution for the death of her son.
Yeah, which is his fault.
You've already demonstrated your might, Your Grace. We must now favor patience and restraint.
Which is not what he's good at.
Good morning, Your Grace.
Oh no, the feet guy.
I had come earlier to have a word before the small council convened, but your handmaiden said that you were indisposed.
Oh.
Oh no, he knows. He knows.
I am satisfied I have exposed all who betrayed our trust. They no longer breathe our air. I've chosen your new staff personally.
Uh-oh. She doesn't trust them.
Yeah, if they were handpicked by him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they found the remains?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh God, run, guys.
It's just a wing?
Is that his clothes? Oh my gosh, no. Cyrax can feel how sad she is.
True, yeah.
Aegon the Magnanimous, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm.
Hail King Aegon!
Oh, this is his hype squad?
He didn't like it?
'Tis my flock. A tenth of them taken by the crown. If I'd had the time to plan,
we should
perhaps.
return them.
He doesn't like that.
A tithing of livestock would be necessary to sustain the dragons for their increased activity and, pray not, eventual fight.
Oh, their food, yeah.
Yeah.
If you return one herd of sheep, Your Grace, you'll soon find them all at the foot of your throne expecting the same.
Can't do it for everyone.
But I mean, he was trying to be nice, you know, like, give him his sheep back.
I have decided that I cannot restore your sheep. If war were to break out, my dragons will require feed. Bring the next.
He's like, man, I was this close.
The Smiths are all proud to support your grace against Rhaenyra. But iron costs have grown. If we could but have the crown's coin before we started work, it would bring great relief. Not just to me, but to all the Smiths serving your cause.
So they need money, like, up front.
Mm-hmm.
It is the hands want to keep a firm grip on things. You controlled your father the same way. I would think, as we find ourselves standing within a hair's breadth of war, that you would wish to be viewed differently.
Man, he's playing him.
Damn, dude.
I find myself wondering, do we pursue the same end? It's victory.
And how would you define victory?
Rhaenyra bending the knee, and Aegon sitting the Iron Throne in peace.
It's not gonna happen.
My sons both see you as the great example. Aegon is ever eager to prove himself, and Aemond is angry, and Aegon still heeds me, in private at least. But if you undermine my voice, both those boys will grow deaf to it.
True.
We only need to mind Aegon until the novelty of rule is spent. Once he tires of it, you and I can steer our cause to victory.
So she's basically saying, you need to back me up in the meetings or my sons are not going to listen to me.
Yeah.
The White Worm.
Did you think I would wither in your absence?
How long have you been selling secrets to Otto Hightower?
As long as he had gold to pay for them.
Oh.
You put Aegon on the throne.
That was the Hightower's conspiracy. I merely profited from knowing Aegon's movements.
But you delivered him. Business that ended with the theft of the Queen's throne and the murder of her son.
You only blame me because your true enemies are out of reach.
Oh, yep.
Too good.
Have her moved to the cells. She is to be treated as a traitor to the crown.
She was no agent of the Hightowers.
What is it to you?
A matter of honor.
Was it honor that made you stand by and watch as the Hightowers usurped the throne? You and your traitorous twin.
Okay, he defected though.
What?
I reckon I were named to the King's Guard at just 8 and 10. We swore the same oath to defend the whole of the royal family. So what were we to do when they turned against one another?
That's so
Damn.
true. What are they supposed to do?
Your counsel stands at the ready, Your Grace. I will fly to Harrenhal at your command and set our toehold in the Riverlands.
I want Aemond Targaryen.
Oh.
That's all she said.
Lady Jane Arryn has pledged her support in exchange for a dragon to guard the Vale.
Oh, okay.
And Lord Kraken Stark.
Oh, he's trying not to cry.
Damn, they were all together right before they left too.
Yeah.
Valerie Florent. Viserys Targaryen.
Is she gonna light one?
Viserys Florent.
Oh, wow. She didn't have to do that. Like, at some level, I think she feels bad for Rhaenyra because she's a mother too.
Yeah, and I know she didn't want any of the kids to die, but at that point, why did you send Aemond? He's not
Knowing
a broker.
he's like a hothead.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he's not a broker of peace.
Oh, what is he doing?
Yeah, where is he?
I'm told you bear a mislike for the Hightowers.
Oh, okay.
My dog, let's go. He's gonna sneak him in.
Yeah, he's gonna try to kill Aemond.
He needs to do a better job of hiding that white hair.
Right, tie it up, bro.
I heard the White Worm was dead.
Her ghost told me you were a betting man, fighting pits.
Dogs and bones make us tunnels. A big rat's nest it is.
Oh.
I know them better than the shape of my own cock.
Oh,
All right,
very
bro.
descriptive.
You're to find and slay the Prince Aemon Targaryen.
Ooh.
He has silver hair and one eye.
Can't miss him.
It's one half. You'll get the other when it's done.
It's not gonna be that easy.
We've wasted precious days in this war of quills and ravens. Words are wind.
Otto fears to upset the order of things.
Alicent is simply angry. Her grace speaks with two tongues.
So he does not respect his mom.
Nope.
She has a gentle heart. And Rhaenyra is a cunning spider.
Wow. Tell us how you really feel, dude.
He's like, dude, are you screwing my mom?
Oh my gosh.
Lord Han.
They're like, how much did you hear?
Yeah, right?
It would concern me, grandson, if plans were being considered beyond the ears of your king and his hand. I promise you, Aemond, you will have all the vengeance that you seek, but you must keep a grip on your impulses. We both know that your brother cannot.
So at least one of y'all has to rein it in.
Yeah. What is he doing with the dog?
Maybe if they get caught, he can just be like, oh, we're just down here catching rats or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think this is going to work. It's episode 1.
I don't think so either.
It's a king.
I need to be both. My mother and grandsire.
They're drunk.
They're all fucked up.
If we're to kill a royal fucking prince, where do you think we're gonna find him?
I got you in the castle. I thought the rest was your bit.
And now I'm upstairs. I just don't know my way around. Show me.
Fuck off.
What? Why? Well, I don't want the dog to get caught anyway, so.
Yeah, good thing he left.
Yeah. Oh, they were just there.
Damn, they were literally just there.
Set a trap. Huh? For appearances. I'll search the next room.
Oh no. Oh no. Girl.
The rats.
Okay. Good cover.
What is happening?
Stay still.
Who the fuck?
Oh,
No.
What?
Or does she look like a fucking son to you? Over there.
No.
What, the kids?
No.
They both look the same. Which one's a boy?
The mother knows.
Do anything but what I ask, and I'll bleed the whole lot of you.
So she has to give up her son?
It's the other one. She's not going to give up the king's heir that easy.
What?
Maybe she did.
She did, though.
She's telling true.
Hold him down.
Oh my god, no, 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 no. I can't, please.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, run.
They're acting like Damon is gonna accept this. He's gonna be pissed. He asked for Aemon.
Helena.
Oh shit.
They killed the boy.
Oh my god. Well, that just is gonna make everything worse.
Damon's gonna be so pissed.
Damon's gonna be pissed.
Rhaenyra is gonna be pissed when she finds out he had a hand in that.
Aegon's gonna be pissed. Like, he's kind of a bumbling idiot right now, but now you just killed his heir. That's gonna light a fire under his ass.
Right?
And Daemon only did this because he felt like Rhaenyra wasn't doing enough. Because she was in mourning.
Well, I think he thought it would please her if he killed Aemon.
Oh, true. The last thing she said was, I want Aemon.
I think he thought it would make her feel better, and then maybe she would get more involved.
Yeah.
You know, like it would light a fire under her ass. But now it...
To take him off the board, but now it backfired. Damn. What a crazy
And like
first
everybody
episode.
could have been sympathetic towards Rhaenyra losing her son, but now like they're responsible for killing like a baby, you know, like a little kid that literally had nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
But Helena just walked in on Alicent.
Yeah, but will she say anything?
I think so.
Will she tell somebody like,
I
hey,
think in her
Kristen
own-
Cole was screwing my mom?
I think in maybe her own cryptic way, and I don't think people are gonna pick up on it.
Right? They'll be like, what is she talking about?
She does this all the time. She's be saying all this crazy stuff, and it ends up coming true. Who knew?
Wow, man. Well, guys, last season, a few times we did watch the inside the episode part, like after the show. And it was kind of inconsistent whether they would allow us to use it or not. So we're going to go ahead and watch it right now. If they don't let us use it, then you won't even see this part. I'll just cut it out. And if they do let us use it, then cool. So I think we're ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Half that season is a prologue, and half of it is the first act of this war. To have season 1 land the way it did, with a rabid audience, fans of George and his books the way I am. We were excited to get into it because this is the juicy part of the drama.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It was a lot of setup.
Yep.
Winterfell is the one place, the one corner of this world where news of Luke's death has not yet reached. And it is this hearkening back to a simpler time. I wanted to go to a place where we could experience that, if only briefly, and the North just felt completely the right way to go.
Yeah, definitely.
She goes and tries to make peace with Luke's demise, but she cannot settle in it because it is unsettled business until part of Arrax washes ashore.
Going in search of evidence is quite fundamentally important to her. I guess one of the sort of maddest things about death is that it seems sort of impossible, especially because really the overriding feeling often is you just sit with the absence, and so anything that has like a tangibility about it, I think, is vitally important.
Well said.
I think that Rhaenys is probably one of the few people that Daemon knows he can't mess with, although I suspect probably wants to.
Yeah, right.
We're going to King's Landing,
To what end?
killing Vhagar.
When those two meet, it's kind of like a panther meets a kind of electric eel.
One of the things I loved about Game of Thrones was character humor, and you know that we could spend a lot of time being dour in this world, and it's so important to have humor. And when I first saw what Tom Glencarney was doing with Aegon, I thought he's finding humor where I didn't know it existed, and it's painful. A guy who's way in over his head, who really wants to do
That's
well, but
true.
just can't make a right move.
The throne scene was actually pretty funny.
I think Aegon is the kind of father that encourages bad behavior because he finds it funny. He loves it.
Yeah.
I have no doubt about that. He loves his kids dearly, but he's not one to discipline them. If anything, he's, you know, having competitions with his children to see who can be the most rebellious.
I can see that as well.
He stokes it, yeah.
It's meant to be a moment of fun a bit, and yes, look, Aegon brings his 4-year-old to work, but I think on a perhaps nuanced character level, this is the thing that Viserys never did for Aegon. And Aegon did not study at the feet of his father. His father had his male heir and then essentially said, well, that box is ticked. He was ill. I think he enjoyed having a son, but didn't put in the work the way he did with Rhaenyra when he was a younger man. And I think Aegon resents that and feels that part of the reason that he's not seen as being suited for the crown or the throne
is his dad's
because
fault.
He didn't get that training from his father, so now he's going to make up for that tenfold with Jaehaerys.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Alicent's been in a marriage that was loving, but not exactly romantic or physical for quite some time. Cole has got a lot of issues. One of the things I love about the character is that he is a knight in shining armor and sort of classically handsome and probably the most messed up person in the story in many ways.
Yeah,
and that's saying something.
It's paramount that she keeps it a secret, because not only would her respect completely disintegrate, but her stay in the castle, and Aegon is so unpredictable, who knows what he would do if he found out that his mother was having sex with his commander of the King's Guard. I mean, not only is it an embarrassment, it would bring deep, deep shame
to everyone.
It's okay, Cersei was doing it too.
Targaryen.
Rhaenyra has literally one line in the first episode, and the one
Yeah.
line she says, Daemon takes as pulling the trigger.
That's true.
She never said anything.
In our story, it's Ms. Arya, who has got her tentacles in every part of King's Landing, is able to provide like connections for Daemon to exact revenge. I think it really is a big deal for the fans because it keeps getting referred to, and I don't know the characters' actual names. They're forever in lore as Blood and Cheese.
Who the fuck is she?
She's the Blood and Cheese.
A son, first son, he said.
The boldest thing that I think we did there was decide to give the last 10 minutes of the episode over to these two characters that we had never met before and rely on them to take us through the end of the story and to see, hopefully, as they go deeper and deeper into the Red Keep and as we're spending more and more screen time on them, that something horrible is going to happen in there. And
That's
and
what I
knowing
thought.
That you're watching Game of Thrones and you don't know what is going to come for you from where, and seeing that play out hopefully is the fun and the horror for the audience that's yet to come.
Oh man, it's gonna go down. I don't know what's gonna go down, but something's going down.
It's all hitting the fan.
Yeah.
All right, guys, this was a wild episode, but honestly, it feels so good to have some Game of Thrones back in my life. So if you want to catch the second episode with us, make sure you like this video and subscribe. It definitely helps out our channel. And make sure you follow our Instagram for some extra content from us. But as always, you guys are the greatest, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Peace out, guys.
Bye.